Hello, welcome to Daily News from Marjaeyat TV. Commemorations of Arbaeen Day at the house of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Qom, Iran. On the occasion of the 20th of Saffar, marking the Arbaeen of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, the residence of His Eminence Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Husseini Shirazi held a ceremony to mourn the 40th day since the martyrdom of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, and his faithful companions in the holy city of Qom. Distinguished scholars, seminary students, religious and cultural activists, as well as mourners of Imam Hussein attended this event, joining in mourning the martyrs of Karbala. Grand Ayatollah Shirazi's son visits Marjaeyat TV network in Holy Karbala, Iraq. Sayyid Saffar Shirazi, the son of His Eminence Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Husseini Shirazi, who traveled to the holy city of Karbala to participate in the grand pilgrimage of Arbaeen of Imam Hussein in 2023, visited the headquarters of Marjaeyat TV network in this city. During this visit, he acquainted himself with the activities of this media organization and conveyed the greetings and prayers of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi to the hosts. Activities by Marjaeyat TV during Arbaeen 2023 in Holy Karbala, Iraq. Marjaeyat TV studio continues its special broadcast of expert programs during the sacred Arbaeen of Imam Hussein in 2023. Just like in previous years, the network has scheduled multiple televised programs featuring religious scholars to promote the teachings of Imam Hussein. These programs include live broadcasts from the holy shrines of Karbala, live coverage of the Arbaeen pilgrimage, live broadcasts of Ayatollah Sayyid Husseini Shirazi's sermon, religious forums in Persian, Arabic, and English, discussions with eulogists and speakers on Imam Hussein, sessions with the service providers to the pilgrims, and special religious Q&A programs in Persian and Arabic, among other activities. Activities by mission of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi during Arbaeen 2023. On Tuesday, the 18th of Saffar, Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Husseini Shirazi's mission marked its 16th day of activities during the sacred Arbaeen of Imam Hussein in 2023. On this day, this mission witnessed the presence of religious and cultural figures who had come to this place to discuss current issues on the Islamic world and Shiism. Activities of this center included hosting religious, academic, seminary, university, tribal, and general pilgrims and mourners of Imam Hussein, providing answers to religious and belief-related questions, conducting discussion circles and Q&A sessions, presenting cultural products, holding congregational prayers, and more. PR Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi distributes 20,000 meals among pilgrims. During the Arbaeen of Imam Hussein in 2023, the Public Relations Office of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Husseini Shirazi hosted thousands of pilgrims. As part of the Grand Husseini project, this center distributes 20,000 hot meals daily among the pilgrims of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him. The Grand Husseini project, in line with the recommendations of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Husseini Shirazi, aims to facilitate the annual million-person Arbaeen pilgrimage, and it is implemented by the Public Relations Office of the Grand Jurist. Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi hosts believers in Holy Karbala, Iraq. During the 15th and 16th days of Saffar 2023, Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Husseini Shirazi's office in Karbala hosted scholarly and seminary students as well as devout individuals from various parts of Iraq, including the cities of Karbala, Basra, and Nasiriyah. In this context, this office hosted Ayatollah Sheikh Abdul Karim Hayri and experts in Islamic jurisprudence from Karbala, Sheikh Ali Muzaffar from Basra, and Sayyid Bashir Yasseri. Furthermore, young people from Basra and Nasiriyah engaged in separate discussions with the office's director, Sheikh Talib Salehi. During these meetings, various topics were discussed, including the significance of the Arbaeen pilgrimage and its role in the Shia religious and intellectual framework, the conditions of the seminary students, and the esteemed scholars of the faith. Ayatollah Sayyid Husseini Shirazi's office also continues to host special mourning ceremonies during the days of Arbaeen of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him. Activities by Imam Hussein TV studio during Arbaeen 2023 in Holy Karbala, Iraq. The Imam Hussein Media Group continues its media activities and services during the special occasion of Arbaeen 2023. In this regard, the network is covering the extraordinary media events of Arbaeen of Imam Hussein in Saffar and broadcasting special religious and spiritual programs in 5 different languages. These media activities during Arbaeen align with the recommendations of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Husseini Shirazi aimed at globalizing the rituals of Imam Hussein, especially the sacred Arbaeen pilgrimage. Arbaeen activities by Shia Societies Association in Iraq. Members of the Shia Societies Association affiliated with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Karbala continued their special activities during Arbaeen 2023 in this city. On the 16th of Saffar, they held discussions with Sheikh Amir Amiri, the director of the Sheikh Mufid Seminary, as well as members of the Fatwa unit of this Islamic seminary. They also had meetings with Nasir al-Shamhani, the head of the Al-Shair TV in Holy Najaf. Additionally, members of this association visited several processions serving Imam Hussein's pilgrims, including the procession of Hazrat Fatima Zahra, the procession of Imam Qadam, the procession of the infant of Hussein, the procession of the line of God, the procession of the youth of Sajjad, the procession of Ansar Qamar Bani Hashim, and etc. During these visits, greetings, prayers, and some recommendations from Grand Ayatollah Shirazi were conveyed to the hosts.
يا من حبك سكن بيا بخيالي وروحي والريح يجي يوم وبعد تصعب زيارتك يا كربلاء ليا يا ابو الاكبر ترى صعب اللي يحبك ينكسر قلبه حلمه بديرة القربة يزورك المتعود يجي الحائر يظل بغربته حاير دوال كسرة الخاطر يزورك عليك اللي انسبت للشوق وعاشت حسرة العاشر أريد الكربلاء أوصل يا من حبك سكن بيا بخيالي وروحي والريح يجي يوم وبعد تصعب زيارتك يا كربلاء ليا يا ابو الاكبر ترى صعب اللي يحبك ينكسر قلبه حلمه بديرة القربة يزورك المتعود يجي الحائر يظل بغربته حاير دوال كسرة الخاطر يزورك عليك اللي
Grand Ayatollah Shirazi's office supplies drinking water to Husseini processions. The preaching unit of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi's office in the holy city of Najaf distributed thousands of drinking water bottles among the processions, serving Arbaeen pilgrims. This action was taken as part of the activities of this center during Arbaeen 2023, following the religious authorities' recommendations to facilitate the sacred Arbaeen pilgrimage. PR Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi launches 3 mobile clinics as part of Husseini project. The Public Relations Office of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Husseini Shirazi in the holy city of Karbala has established 3 dedicated medical stations for the pilgrims of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, during Arbaeen 2023. This initiative is part of the Grand Husseini project, which is executed annually to provide services to pilgrims and the Husseini processions during the days of Arbaeen. The medical staff at these stations offer free medical treatment to pilgrims in accordance with the recommendations of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Husseini Shirazi, aimed at facilitating the million-person Arbaeen pilgrimage. Activities by service stations of Misbah al-Hussein Foundation during Arbaeen 2023. Service stations of Misbah al-Hussein Foundation for Relief and Development, affiliated with Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Husseini Shirazi's office in Karbala, continue to provide services to pilgrims in different neighborhoods and streets of the holy city during this year's Arbaeen. This activity is one of the most important service initiatives of this institute during the days where Za'ir cards are distributed to children, the disabled, and the elderly. These cards contain holders' information recorded by the youth present at these service stations. It's worth noting that this center also participates in service projects such as providing pilgrims' chair, in which volunteers carry pilgrims on wheelchairs around the city, and distributing drinking water among these service processions. These service stations also offer additional services such as guiding pilgrims and providing rest areas. Service provided by Imam Hussein Institute during the days of Arbaeen 2023. The Imam Hussein Institute, one of the institutions affiliated with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Karbala, continues its service during the Arbaeen of 2023, just as it has in the previous years. This year, the institute, in line with the recommendations of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Husseini Shirazi, focuses on facilitating the sacred pilgrimage of Arbaeen by distributing food and drinking water among service processions for the pilgrims of Imam Hussein in Karbala. This project began on the 10th of Saffar, and it will continue until the end of sacred days of Arbaeen. Hundreds of processions in various parts of Karbala have benefited from the support of Imam Hussein Institute. Service provided by Imam Hassan Mujtaba Procession from Sweden to the Arbaeen Pilgrims. The Imam Hassan Mujtaba Procession, like other institutions affiliated with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, continues to host pilgrims in Karbala during the Arbaeen pilgrimage in 2023. This procession consists of groups of Husseini servants from Stockholm, Sweden, who are dedicated to hosting the pilgrims of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, during this year's Arbaeen in Karbala. al-Hussein procession from Denmark serves pilgrims in Karbala during Arbaeen 2023. al-Hussein procession, consisting of Karbalais residing in Denmark, is one of the processions affiliated with the religious authority Grand Ayatollah Shirazi. They are stationed in Qibla Street near the shrine of Imam Hussein in Karbala during the sacred pilgrimage of Arbaeen in 2023, serving the pilgrims of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him. This procession, along with the assistance of Imam Hussein's servants and in accordance with the recommendations of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, hosts pilgrims on a daily basis and provides them with hospitality. Procession of Clerics offers cultural and religious services to pilgrims of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him. Like the previous years and on the occasion of the approaching of Arbaeen of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, the Procession of Clerics continues its activities in various locations in the holy city of Karbala and along the path of pilgrims walking to the holy shrine of Imam Hussein. These stands, aligned with the recommendations and guidance of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Husseini Shirazi, aim to provide answers to religious questions. This year they are set up along pole number 1212 in front of the Allama Ibn Fahd Helli Seminary in the Baba Tuiraj area and on Imam Ali Street opposite to the office of the esteemed Grand Ayatollah Shirazi. These stands focus on spreading the teachings of the Holy Ahlul Bayt, peace be upon them, among pilgrims during Arbaeen with the participation of scholars and religious students. They also welcome religious and scholarly figures, provide answers to religious and faith-related inquiries, and distribute cultural products, including the works of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Husseini Shirazi. Karbala Charity Institution's procession serves the Arbaeen pilgrims in Holy Karbala, Iraq. The Karbala Charity Institution's procession, an affiliated center with Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Husseini Shirazi, continues to serve the pilgrims of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, during the sacred Arbaeen pilgrimage in 2023. This institution, based in the holy city of Karbala, follows the recommendations of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Husseini Shirazi and offers hospitality to the pilgrims during various shifts.